Welcome back to Good Morning Columbia. 526 is your time.
It is. It is. So the tax bill looks like finally it might today make it to the president's desk, having passed first the House, then the Senate. Although the Senate made a few last-minute changes, goes back to the House early this morning for another vote. Likely to pass. It looks like there's no issues.
Yeah.
So the president planning a press conference early this afternoon to sign this thing into law. But
so this was a huge push for him to get this done by Christmas. This will be what people are referring to as one of his first legislative victories. So this is a big deal for President Trump.
Yeah, and this is actually the first major tax overhaul that we've had in about 3 decades. So that's another reason why it is so big.
Yeah, this is reaching back to Reaganomics and Ronald Reagan, who signed a tax law similar to this, and of course that just turned on the economy. That's why the 80s roared through, even into the Clinton administration, and he continued the same thing. But just a couple of notes in the plan. Tax rates are going to fall for business, and we're talking about business, from 35% to 21%. Why is that good? In theory, their argument is businesses save money, they'll spend more on employees. We get jobs.
Yeah, less on taxes.
That's the thinking. On an individual level, you watching at home, the average cut, taking into consideration single people, families, around $1,600, $1,500. You have a breakdown of some more of the specific numbers.
Right. So
there's a website where you can go put in your information.
Yeah, and we'll tweet that out for you too. You can kind of just put in, and it gives you some windows. But a married couple making, say, $73,000, which isn't a whole lot of money, but they're still looking at potential tax savings of $2,000 or $2,059.
Yeah.
The one thing is, of course, he's going to sign it today, more than likely. It goes into effect on the 1st of January. We're not going to feel it till our taxes in 19, because this goes into effect for the 2018 tax year.
So you have to go through that entire year before you'd see any benefit from it.
Right, right. But I mean, but it's there, and you know it's there, and when you get your, when you go and figure taxes for 19 or for 18, you'll have it.
One other important kind of interesting note here, the shield for inheritance money that people are getting doubles from $11 million to $22 million.
For married couples.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've got a family and you happen to get a windfall, and people do, that is huge.
Which is so interesting why all the Republicans voted in favor of this bill and all the Democrats voted no. They just don't seem to see why there is a benefit to it.
Their argument is that there are hidden effects of this that are going to trickle down. We'll see, I guess, next year. But
yeah, but there are plenty of Democrats who are standing a windfall. Like, look at the Kennedy family. So certainly there's plenty of people that would benefit. The other part of this, too, if you own an LLC, if you own a small, and the cool thing for small business owners on that is there's 20% that you can actually write off of your earned income, and that's a change.
Yes,
that's a huge
as well.
That is big
for small business
really big.
owners.
Yeah.
One other kind of, it's tax related, but there were a few things that weren't directly what you think of as taxes necessarily. They cut the Obamacare mandate, the tax that you receive. So
that's right. So no longer, you're not forced to take the insurance, and if you don't, you're not going to be penalized as it was under the Obamacare mandate. So that's another huge thing, and almost a bit of a backdoor potential win for the healthcare debate that obviously
they weren't
stalled
able
out.
to get done. Kind of slip that in there.
So anyway, so that vote is this morning. Of course, when that gets signed into law, we'll have it for you at abccolumbia.com and ABC right here on ABC Columbia. But I think he's suspecting. I think they're checking for like a 1 o'clock press conference today.
All right, we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, sure.